In life, whenever you're feeling a bit demotivated, you always go to the past and you remember great days, which gives you inspiration that you can do it again. That gives you a belief, that gives you a hope. You remember, you learn from your mistakes, and you improve, and you remember the good old days. And today, I'm going back to another day. Yes, as a Chelsea fan, the life is tough, but I know my club is going to be back someday. Believe in yourself. I believe in my team. Hopefully, by 2027, 30, 35, even when I'm alive, hopefully, I'm alive for some time and I can see my team do well. And I believe the days are going to be back. And I go back to the past, 10th April 2021, a good old day, scintillating football, and when we were progressing really well. I never knew what the future is going to be, but that gives me inspiration that someday everything could be back to normal, because that season was not going well, but everything changed since Super Tommy Tuchel came in, and this was a match we played the best football under Super Tommy Tuchel. We lost to West Brom 2-5, fans were angry, and after international break, Chelsea have got this habit to get battered. We lost 2-5, angry, disappointed, and then we went on. We beat Porto in the Champions League. We were happy with the draw. We beat Porto. Mason Mount was fantastic, and we most probably secured our way to the semi-final. And then we played Crystal Palace, and we had a chance to correct our mistake against West Brom. And boy, we played so well that day. Roy Hodgson has always been a tough manager. Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park. That time was a COVID time, a sad time, but the team played great football. Yes, there were no crowds, but to go away as Selhurst to destroy Crystal Palace in this manner was absolute sensational. We played with Hudson-Odoi Chilwell, the two wing back 3-4-3 formation. Those days, man, Thomas Tuchel came in 3-4-3. Hudson-Odoi Chilwell were playing as fullbacks. You had Jorginho Kova playing the midfield. You used to complement each other really well. Zuma, Aspi, Rudiger was a defense, strong, physical, leadership, defensively strong. That day we played a 3-4-3 formation, and that was a really strong team. And that also gives a lesson for the current management and the sporting directors how to improve the current team. That team had a proper defense, Zuma, Aspi, Rudiger, leadership, strong, physical, dominant. You also had goalkeeper who used to claim crosses really well, was a good shot stopper and a better sweeper than what we have currently. Edward Mendy, absolutely fantastic. You had Hudson-Odoi Chilwell. That time Chile was one of the best left back in the country. Attackingly fantastic. He used to have a lot of pace because before injuries he used to be really quick, rapid. Hudson-Odoi was playing at the right wing back. Good days of Hudson-Odoi playing as wing back under Thomas Tuchel. Then you had Georgie Kova, the midfielder, used to complement each other really well. They used to be really good pairing together. And then you had Pulisic, Havertz, Mount. Finally, Pulisic that day played as a left winger because I did not want Werner to start that day. Mount was on the right, Havertz up top, and that time Havertz was getting a bit of criticism of Chelsea fans because he was signed for 72 million. He wasn't really fulfilling expectation, but I always believed in him and I knew he was a good player. And in March and April, especially in Chelsea, he used to always come at his best. And again, playing as a striker under Thomas Tuchel. Now, Arteta is doing really well with Havertz, but remember, Thomas Tuchel was the one who first started playing him as a striker, and Havertz was really good in that 2 or 3 months period. Havertz that day was sensational. We got an early goal. That was a really good finish, and we Chelsea fans were so excited because seeing Kai Havertz scored made our day. After that, Christian Pulisic scored an absolute blinder straight into the back of the net, blasted. And Pulisic, when he used to be injury-free, used to be a really good player, unplayable, strong, and a really good finisher inside the box. And we got a 2-0 lead. Havertz after that had such a good touch, man, and that used to be my frustration with Havertz. He used to do everything well, but when it used to come to the final part, scoring goal, he used to be a bit too casual, and he did not used to score as many goals as he could be. He had such a good touch, could have been the goal of the season, but he hit it straight at the goalkeeper. Do go and watch it in the Chelsea highlights because that was sensational. Then Zuma added a third when we used to be strong and physical team, and we finished the match off. We conceded a goal, but none of any our players put their head down. We went and we got the 4th one with James putting the cross, Pulisic getting the goal, and the match was over. And now, that was a sensational day. We went back in the top 4. We finished the season with the Champions League trophy. Beautiful. But now on the important point before I end the video, difference between that team and the current team was the structure of the team. The manager really worked well with the team because the manager was a top class manager who knew how to work with the squad, but also that squad was a really good one. He had a lot of better attributes the current one doesn't have. The current one is a really teenage squad, young squad. That squad had Aspi, Zuma, Rudiger was under his renaissance under Thomas Tuchel, and now he's one of the best centre back in the world. They all used to be tall, physical, dominant. You had a goalkeeper who was really good as a goalkeeper. He used to claim crosses well. He was confident. Right now we have Petrovic who doesn't really come and claim crosses or is not really good at sweeping. And Sanchez is absolutely erratic. Enzo Caicedo, I love them to bits, but I think Lavia has to come back and he's not coming back this season. I just think Enzo Caicedo don't complement each other well, especially in a basketball style under Pochettino. Georgie Kova and Kante used to complement each other really well, especially Jorginho Kante and Jorginho Kova. We used to have Chilwell, who used to be fit in those days, great attacking left back. Now Chile is finished, Cucurella is not attackingly good. Hudson-Odoi and James on those days used to be in the prime. And this is where this team is good. We have Malo Gusto right now. Attackingly, the team used to complement each other well. Havertz used to do a good role of a striker, combining well with the wingers. Mount used to do really well on the right side. And Mount was doing more like the Gallagher role, running up and down. But Mount was a better finisher, a better footballer than Connor, respectfully. And Pulisic is better than Callum Mudryk right now is. And Pulisic is better than Sterling right now is. And on his day, Pulisic used to be unplayable, and the team had a better dominant centre backs, leadership, structure, and the team used to complement each other well, and especially the team had experience. To finish off, if the current sporting directors learn a bit from the team, bring some experience, bring the right characteristic and attribute, hopefully someday we can be back to those days. So hopefully you like this edition of the video. Please like, subscribe, and support the channel. Wishing you the best.